I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 398, Part 2. Maharshi. Wherever there is a sense of separateness from the source, there is agitation and movement until the sense of separateness is lost. So it is with yourself. Now that you identify yourself with the body, you think that you are separate from the spirit, the true self. You must regain your source before the false identity ceases and you are happy. Gold is not an ornament, but the ornament is nothing but gold. Whatever shape the ornament may assume, and however different the ornaments are, there is only one reality, namely gold. So also with the bodies and the self. The single reality is the self. To identify oneself with the body and yet seek happiness is like attempting to cross a river on the back of an alligator. The body identity is due to extroversion and the wandering of the mind. To continue in that state will only keep one in an endless tangle, and there will be no peace. Seek your source, merge in the self, and remain all alone. Rebirth means discontent with the present state and desire to be born where there will be no discontent. Birth, being of the body, cannot affect the self. The self remains over even after the body perishes. The discontent is due to the wrong identity of the eternal self with the perishable body. The body is a necessary adjunct of the ego. If the ego is killed, the eternal self is revealed in all its glory. The body is the cross. Jesus, the Son of Man, is the ego, or I am the body idea. When he is crucified, he is resurrected as the glorious self, Jesus, the Son of God. Give up this life if thou wouldst live. In this passage, Sri Ramana Maharshi continues answering a question from a Dutch lady about thirst for rebirth. He explains the relationship between the self, the body, and true happiness. The Maharshi starts by pointing out the inherent agitation that arises when there's a sense of separation from the true source. This source is the self, which is pure spirit. When you identify with the body, identify yourself as a body, you feel separated from the self. This leads to unrest and desire to resolve this sense of separation. The goal is to regain connection with the source and to dissolve this false sense of a separate identity, to bring genuine happiness. Ramana uses the metaphor of gold and ornaments to illustrate this concept. Gold is the fundamental reality of an ornament, regardless of its shape. Similarly, no matter the form or diversity of bodies, the true underlying reality is the self. Identifying with the body while seeking happiness is futile, like trying to cross a river on an alligator's back. This misidentification stems from an extroverted mind and wandering thoughts. Persisting in the I am the body state means remaining in an endless cycle of confusion and dissatisfaction. Instead, you should seek the source, merge with the self, and experience oneness in its most profound sense. The Maharshi then touches on the concept of rebirth, describing it as a manifestation of discontent with the present state and a desire to be reborn into a condition devoid of discontent. However, since births are associated with the body and not the self, they don't affect the eternal self. The self remains unaltered even after the body dies. Discontent arises from wrongly identifying the eternal self with the perishable body. The body, being an extension of the ego, perpetuates this false identity. If the ego is eradicated, the eternal self is revealed in its full glory. The analogy of the body as the cross and Jesus as the ego further illustrates this point. Jesus, representing the ego, or the I am the body idea, must be crucified or renounced to be resurrected as the glorious self, representing the true divine entity. This transformation echoes the biblical teaching, "Give up this life if thou wouldst live," urging you to relinquish the false identification with the body to realize the true eternal self. Sri Ramana Maharshi guides you to transcend the illusion of body identity, urging you to seek the true self, the source of all, to attain lasting peace and happiness. So, know yourself and be always free and at peace. Now my second book of comments on Sri Ramana Maharshi's teachings, 40 Verses on Reality by Ramana Maharshi with comments, is available from Amazon. The link to both books is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.